Hey. How are you guys doing? You guys, welcome to my live. For those of you that may be new to me, welcome to my space. My name is Beverly Walthour. I am a business strategist specifically for established Christian female coaches who desire to accelerate their income and their impact without compromising their Christian values. And so, you guys, I have been doing a series. So I'm doing a 5-part series, actually. It might be 6. I can't remember how many parts it is. 6-part series actually is what it's going to be, all about how to get your next 500 email subscribers. And so if you have been tracking with me, yesterday we did parts 1 and 2. So if you missed yesterday, parts 1 and 2, the first part we talked about with 1 and 2, we talked about what type of freebie to create, because for a lot of you guys, it's not what you think. So you want to go and check that out. And we also talked about where you can promote your freebie, where you can actually promote it to get these people to sign up, because these 500 email subscribers, you want them to be your ideal clients. That's who you want to have on your email list. So once again, we talked about the type of freebie, the elements that you want to have as part of your freebie, because for some of you guys, like I said, it's not what you think. Some of you guys have freebies out there. Hear my heart, is trash. It's trash. It's not an actual freebie. It's not what it was designed. It's not doing what it was designed to do. And so you definitely want to make sure that you check that out, because not only did we talk about, what type of freebies to create, we also talked about where to promote your freebies. So that was on days 1 and 2. And so if you checked out my reels, so whatever platform you're joining me from, you should see a reel that's out there. So the reel that goes out in the mornings, those reels are like the precursor of what we're going to talk about. They are the precursors of what we'll talk about in our the actual live. So I'll be able to go into more detail during the actual live versus what I'm able to put into a reel or into a if you're over there catching me on TikTok, then over there as well. So that's how we're doing that. And so, you guys, if you are, so like I said, if you missed it, please take a few moments. Well, not a few moments. I think it was like maybe 45 minutes. I can't remember how long it was, to check out that first part, because this is going to be a continuation of the conversation that we started yesterday. So once again, if you missed it, make that decision to, to catch the 2 parts that you missed from yesterday. Okay. And so now let's move on to today. I'm excited about today. So once again, you guys, the purpose of a freebie in building your email list. So let's just make sure that we know and understand that, because I'm talking to my established coaches. And so at this point, as an established coach, you do want to ensure that you're working on your email list, because we know that your email list is another way for you to have communication with your ideal clients. And so we hear this every time there's a glitch on social media. People will come out of the woodworks talking about, hey, that's why you should have an email list, while you were trying to, make sales from social media and social media was down. I was making sales from my list and all that. So I can't stand when people say it like that, but that's just me. I digress. But once again, your email list is a way for you to have that communication and that dialogue with people who are your ideal clients. Okay. So you definitely want to make sure that as an established coach that you have that. And so once again, deciding the best type of freebie for the people that you serve, that is a powerful thing. You want to make sure that you have the best type of freebie. Once again, you want to look at the various ways of how I can promote my freebie, because once again, it is a powerful way for your ideal clients to get on your list. And depending upon who it is that you serve, it will determine the type of freebie that you put out there. Hey, Amy, how are you? So today, let's go ahead and talk about, so once people have downloaded your freebie, then there are a series of emails which should go out. And once again, we call those emails your nurture sequence. And so once again, that's your nurture sequence. So we want to talk a little bit more about the nurture sequence. Okay. And so once again, your nurture sequence is a series of emails that go out automatically. It should be on automation, whichever email responder you're using. So whether or not it's MailChimp, Aweber, ActiveCampaign, Constant Contact, Keep, whichever one you use, there should be a series of emails to nurture your people. That's why it's called a nurture sequence. And it could be anywhere from like 4 to 10 emails that go out, once again, on automation. That's going to be the key part. They should be going out automatically. So once again, I mentioned this yesterday. When you have your freebie set up, it should be a set it and forget it type of thing, in the sense of once you have it set up that one time, then once again, it just goes out automatically. You don't even have to think about it anymore. And so once again, you could have 4 to 10 emails that go out into that nurture sequence. And once again, they usually go out back to back. Like they usually go out, when I say back to back, like, consecutive days in a row. That's what I mean when I say back to back. And so once again, there are certain things that you want to have inside your email sequence. And the purpose, once again, of that email sequence is to nurture your people, for your people to get to know, like, and trust you, for them to get to know you as a person, as a coach, as a consultant, as the expert. Once again, each one of the emails that go out in the series serves a purpose, but you want to keep in mind that the overall purpose for that nurture sequence is for it to build your know, like, trust factor, that type of thing. So I want you guys to ask yourself the series of emails that are going out after people download your freebie. Is it a nurture sequence? Do you have a series of emails that go out that once again get to build your know, like, trust factor? And like I said, there's things that go into each one of those emails. And so of course I'm going to talk about my challenge, because with the challenge, it will let you know with each email what you want to have in each one of the emails. Now, remember what I told you with the challenge, I'm also sending updated information. So there is going to be an email that will go out with the challenge. So once again, when you sign up for the challenge, you automatically get access to a masterclass. And so in that masterclass, once again, I tell you step by step the 4 emails that you want to send out. But then there's going to also be an email that comes out to the people who sign up to the challenge about a 5th email that you're going to add to that nurture sequence, which it will is designed to generate leads. So once again, with your nurture sequence is for you to build your know, like, trust factor. Oh, I forgot to say this part, but also in the nurture sequence, there's sales in there as well. There's a certain place in there where you actually start to sell in those email sequences. Once again, do you know where you start to sell in the sequence? So if not, you need to join us in the challenge. Once again, the challenge is only $67. So once again, in the challenge, we will tell you what to put in each one of the emails, the first 4 emails that you send out in your nurture sequence. And then once you sign up for the challenge, as the days go by, there's going to be another email that you're going to add to the nurture sequence. The purpose of that email is going to be to generate leads. And once again, I'm going to give you a script of exactly what to type in that email. It's a script template, whichever word you want to use. I'm going to give you the exact words to type into that email. And that email, as part of this nurture sequence, it is designed to get what I call people to raise their hand, for them to say, hey, yes, I need what it is that you're selling. That is the purpose of this bonus email for your nurture sequence that will go out. So once again, if it's a part of your nurture sequence, that means anytime someone downloads your freebie, once again, you have it set up to where you can make sales if you have it structured correctly with the emails that go out. And then once again, there's going to be also a bonus email that's going to be a part of that sequence that will, like I said, I like to call it, it gets people to raise their hand, to let them know, well, hey, Amy, I need support with that. Hey, Crystal, I need support with that. Hey, Rakita, I need help with that. So they're letting you know, they're raising their hand and saying, yes, I need some of that. So once again, that is now a warm lead to now where you can have a conversation with them about what it is that you offer. So once again, you guys, when I say there's money in your email list, it's not just a catchphrase. It's not just it is the truth. Especially when you have your ideal clients on the list. When you have your ideal clients on the list, there is power. Hey, Wanda, when you have those ideal clients on your list, then once again, you can literally monetize from your email list. So like I said, you want to make sure that once again, you have that sequence going out. So once again, the masterclass, how to get your next 500 email subscribers, there's 4 emails that's in that sequence. And once again, they spell out for each one of the emails what you want to include in each one of those emails, that part there. But once again, once you sign up for the challenge, then there's going to be a bonus email that comes out. Hey, Victoria, there's going to be a bonus email that comes out that's designed for lead generation. It's designed to get people to say, hey, Victoria, I need that service that you're offering. Hey, Wanda, I need you to help me to be able to story tell, that type of thing. And so once again, that's going to be a bonus email that goes out for those of you that sign up for the challenge. So you guys, that nurture sequence is so important. A lot of people, they don't have a nurture sequence. And so once again, you have these people on your email list that you're asking to buy from you, but they're like, I don't know you. So once again, that nurture sequence takes them from free, because remember, the freebie is free. It's a free gift that you're giving that's of value. And now in exchange for their email and their name, you're giving them that free gift. So now once they download the free gift, like I said, there should be a sequence of communication that goes out with them as a way for you to build your know, like, trust factor. This is why I say, those of you, like when you're doing like speaking events, especially when you're on someone else's stage, like if you're speaking on someone else's stage or someone else's podcast, that's why I shy away from dropping the link to your scheduler, because they don't really know you. They don't really know you like that. So I'm really hesitant about dropping a link as the free gift whenever I'm speaking on someone else's platform. Instead, I like to drop my freebie. Now, do you guys see why? Because now when I get them over on my list, and I now have a series of emails that go out. Now I'm building my know, like, trust factor with them. Now they get to know me. So yes, they trusted me because I was on that other person's stage that they know. But now my thing is, I want to get them acclimated to me and what it is that I do and how it is that I operate as a coach. And so that's why I prefer for them to get access to my free gift, which is my free download, because once again, then there is a series of nurture sequences, a series of emails that go out. So yes, it may have been a free gift to start off with, but the purpose of that nurture sequence is to move them from free to paid. And like I said, that's why certain things that you put into each one of the emails that go out to your list, there's certain things that you want to make sure that you have as a part of your email, as that email sequence. And like I said, those of you that sign up for the challenge, you'll also get a bonus email that's designed, once again, to get people to raise their hand to generate leads on that. Yes. I love that. Oh, yes. You want to make sure, Wanda. Yes. You do want to make sure anyone that offers a freebie, freemium, free gift, whatever, download, whatever you call it, you should have a welcome sequence, a nurture sequence that goes out with that freebie. Okay. And because, like I said, that is a powerful way to build your know, like, trust factor. So like I said, you take them from being a cold person to your brand, you and your brand, to now they're warm. Now they get to know you. Now they're liking you. Now they're trusting you. So now when you drop that link for them to schedule a call with you, you see what I'm saying? They've now gotten to know you through the email sequence. So like I said, that's why it's important. There's certain things you want to put in each one of those emails. So that's why it's important to know what to put into those emails. So when you do eventually put out that the link to schedule, you'll have more people who will schedule a call with you. You will have more qualified people who will schedule a call with you. Because one thing when it comes to that nurture sequence or that welcome sequence of emails, those people that just wanted the free gift, you know what they're going to do? Once they get their free gift, they're going to unsubscribe. Or once they get that first email that goes out after they get their free gift, they're going to unsubscribe, which is what you want them to do. You only want people on your list who are ideal. Your ideal clients are not just trying to get free stuff from you, period. That's not an ideal client. That's not an ideal client. So when you have those people, and once again, they download your gift and then they automatically unsubscribe, I pray that you're actually saying, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for removing that person and making room for the people who are supposed to be on my list. That type of thing right there. That type of thing. Yes, Amy, you guys, I'm telling you, your freebie, we're not going to make it complicated. It's not going to be a 20-page document of nothing. We're not doing any of that stuff. We're not doing any of that. Do not overcomplicate it. Do not overcomplicate your freebie. Okay, so I'm glad that Amy's getting her freebie out there and getting it to her peoples as a way to list build, as a way to ensure that she's having her ideal people on her list. So as she's having those conversations, as she's sending out those emails, once again, your people are going to be more prone, because remember yesterday we talked about there's levels to your email. So once again, that first level, the first goal of an email is to get the person to open the email. So that's the first thing. So look at your open rate. What does your open rate look like? So the first thing is we want to have a high open rate. And then the next thing, we want the people to actually read the email, and we want them, if there's a link in there, we want them to actually click on the link. So now you want to look at your click rate. Are they actually clicking on whatever it is that you have in your email? And then the next thing is, are they actually purchasing whatever it is that you want them to purchase? Or are they signing up for whatever it is that you want them to sign up for? That's the key. So those are the levels when I'm talking about levels to your email. And so some of you guys, when it comes to your email, you know, you'll give them the freebie. So they'll download your freebie, and then you'll have something else for free in there. And then you'll have something else for free in there. And then something else for free, something else for free, something else for free. And then you're wondering why they're not buying from you. When are you giving them the opportunity to buy from you? When are you giving them the opportunity to buy from you? And remember what I said, those people on your email list, just like people, for those of you that have a Facebook group, there should be special incentives for them to be on your email list. There should be special incentives for them to be in your Facebook group. And so even with the nurture sequence that we talk about, the nurture sequence, once again, when you sign up for the challenge, we'll walk you step by step of what's going to be in that nurture sequence. But even in that nurture sequence, I talk about how to have that incentive and where that incentive goes in the sequence. Once again, I'm giving you guys everything in this challenge. I'm giving you everything when it comes to your email list, because I want us to be a good steward. Some of us, we are not good stewards of our email list because we don't know what to do with it. It's one thing to not know what to do, and that's why you're not a good steward. It's another thing to know what to do and you're still not doing it. That's a whole different story, a whole different conversation. You need to take up what the man says. But for those of you that don't know what to do, that's the purpose of this challenge. It's to show you what to do. So now you have access to that information. Once again, everything is spelled out for you step by step of what it is that you need to put in there. And like I said, it even has a special incentive in there, because once again, when they're seeing this, they're like, wow, look at this with her. This is what she's doing with us and for us. Thank you so much for this special incentive. And so, like I said, we talk about where in the sequence to put that special incentive in there. So you guys, once again, that's what I said, it is power in your email list. That's why people do talk about the fact that, you know, whenever there's a glitch with social media, like I said, all the people come running out, you know, to talk about, well, hey, why you over there trying to make sales? Or hey, why you weren't able to make sales because social media was down? I was over there on my email list making sales. I'm trying to get us set up and positioned so when something does glitchy happen, or once again, you've put out content on your social media and you still want to generate additional sales, another place you can go is your email list. I want us to set it up to where your email list is another place that you can leverage to generate sales, period. But we want to ensure that we have it set up in such a way to where it makes sense. Okay? You see what I'm saying? We want to make sure we have it set up to where it does make sense. So once again, those of you, if you don't have a nurture sequence, then once again, get that nurture sequence set up. Keep it in mind that the goal and the purpose of the nurture sequence is twofold. It's to get them to know, like, and trust you. And then it's to get them to move from free to paid. So there's an incentive that you put in there. And then once again, then there's the actual where you put the link in there for them to purchase something or schedule a call or whatever it is. So once again, we talk about that. And then for those of you that sign up for the 5-day challenge, once again, you're going to get an additional email about the additional email. That's funny. You're going to get an additional email about the additional email that you want to add to your nurture sequence. Okay, so then that way, once again, you get people to raise their hand and say, hey, Amy, I want that. Hey, Victoria, I want what it is that you have. Hey, Wanda, I want what it is that you have. That type of thing. Okay, so that's why you want to make sure that you have those nurture sequences. And like I said, the power in the nurture sequence or the welcome sequence, whichever one you call it, is you put it on automation. Once you do it, hey, Marjorie, hey. Once you do it, then once again, it's set on automation. You can set it and forget it. You can set it and forget it, that type of thing. Okay, so that's the power in being able to leverage your email list. So if you have not been leveraging your email list, like I said, if you haven't been a good steward of your email list, then I'm helping you to get yourself together. I'm helping you to get these pieces in place and get everything in order to help you when it comes to, and to support you when it comes to your email list. Hey, April, hey. So that's what the purpose of this. So like I said, if you do not have a nurture sequence, and let me rephrase that. If you don't have a nurture sequence that's generating you sales, let me say it like that, because I'm going to be real honest. So once again, if you have that freebie that's going out, then once again, there should be a series of emails that go out. It's anywhere from like 4 to 10, just depending on how long-winded you are. Anywhere from 4 to 10 emails that go out automatically when someone downloads your freebie. And like I said, there's a special purpose for each one of the emails that go out. Do you know the purpose of each one of those emails? Yep, Dr. Blue, yep. And whatever it takes, whatever you can use that will allow for you to put those emails out in automation. So, yep, you certainly can put it in your CRM. Okay? And so, yes, Marjorie, you should see the link floating around somewhere wherever you're joining me from. There should be a clickable link somewhere, and then the other link is here that's scrolling beneath my head. So thank you for that reminder, Marjorie. So you guys, once again, I'm telling you, so you should know what goes in each one of those emails that come out in your nurture sequence after people download your freebie. Because once again, the goal of that nurture sequence is to move them from free to pay. So do you know what to put in each one of those emails that will get them to move from getting the free gift to actually investing in one of your programs or your services or whatever it is that you have, courses, whatever it is that you have going out. And then, like I said, those of you that sign up for the challenge, then I'm going to put a bonus email that goes out. That, like I said, the purpose of this bonus email that's going to go out to you guys, that you're going to add to your email sequence, is to get people to raise their hand to say that, yes, Dr. Blue, I need more of that. Yes, April, I need you to help me when it comes to this productivity. Hey, Marjorie, yes, I need help with that. What do I need to do next? Like, that's going to be the purpose of that bonus email that you're going to add to your nurture sequence that goes out after people download your freebie. Okay, so once again, those of you, if you have not signed up for the challenge, I'm strongly encouraging you to do so. There is 2 parts to this challenge. There's 2 parts to the challenge, right? The very first part to the challenge is for you to grow your email list. So whether or not you already have an email list, or you're like, babe, I don't even have an email list. Either way it goes, the first part to this challenge, time you sign up for the challenge, and once again, the challenge is only $67. It is only $67 for the challenge. So time you sign up for the email, the timer starts. Because the first part to the challenge is for you to actually grow your email. So once again, time you sign up for the challenge, it should kick you over to the membership site to enroll. Once you enroll in the membership site, then there's going to be a bonus masterclass in there. You get instant access to the bonus masterclass. With the bonus masterclass, it's going to literally walk you through, okay, what type of freebie do I need to have? Okay, where do I promote my freebie? How do I promote my freebie? Okay, well, what goes into the nurture sequence? You said each email, it should have something in there. So it's going to tell you what to put in each one of the emails that's a part of your nurture sequence. And then once again, when it comes to that, you want to ensure that you put all of those elements into place, because once again, between now and the start of the live part to the challenge, your goal is to grow your email. Your goal is to grow your email, and you want to grow it with your ideal clients. You don't just want anybody on there. You want to grow it with your ideal clients, okay? So that's going to be the first part of the challenge. And like I said, time you sign up, you pay your $67 for the challenge. It's going to bounce you over to the membership site to enroll. And like I said, once you enroll, the timer starts, because your first part is to grow your email list. Then the second part to the challenge is to monetize. Now pay attention to what I said, because you can actually monetize in the list growing phase. Because remember, I told you in the nurture sequence that goes out, your goal is to, one, build your know-like trust factor. The other goal is to actually make sales. You can actually make sales from the nurture sequence if you have it set up correctly. So that's why you can actually make sales in the first part of the challenge. But also in the second part, we're going to be laser focused on monetizing. The second part of the challenge is now going to be the live part to the challenge. The live part to the challenge starts July 25th. So between now, so at the time of this recording, it's July the 12th. So if you're signing up today, your goal is to grow your email list between now and July 25th. July 25th is when we shift into the second part of the challenge. And now we're going to be laser focused on monetizing your email list. And so this live part to the challenge starts on July 25th. And the way the live part starts, early in the morning, an email will go out that will have a template for you to email your list. So once again, I'm eliminating all the overthinking. You're going to be provided with a template. Now, once again, there are going to be things you have to tweak to make sure it makes sense for your audience, but you're going to be provided a template. And so sometime during that day, you're going to schedule that email to go out. And then we're going to do a live check-in that evening at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to do a live check-in to see how it goes, what question you have, the results, all of that stuff. And then we're going to do it again the next day. That type of thing. You see what I'm saying? So each day for 5 days, you're going to send out a series of emails. You're going to send out emails that are going to go out to your list. And the goal and the purpose is for you to monetize from those emails. So the way that I designed those emails, once again, the purpose, you guys, I've literally filled programs by sending emails to my list versus posting on social media. I've literally filled programs via emails to my list versus putting out posts on social media. That's the power in your email list. One, if you have your ideal clients on there, and two, if you know how to design those emails, because it's not about just buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. That's not how we're going to do this. Okay. So like I said, if you have not signed up, I strongly encourage you to go ahead and sign up, because the first part, once again, is going to be to start growing your email list. Start growing your email list. That's going to be the first part to this. Okay. And so you guys, like I said, if you have not signed up, this is my invitation for you to join us. Once again, you can go to bit.ly/Beverly email, bit.ly/Beverly email. That part right there. So go ahead and sign up once again to join us for this 5-day challenge. And once again, it's 2 parts. The first part is for you to grow your list. And then the second part is for you to monetize on your list. So time you sign up, the timer starts. Time you sign up, the timer starts with you and your goal of growing your email list. Once again, you want it to have your ideal clients on your list. So the timer starts, time you get started, because once again, you'll get bonus access to how to get your next 500 email subscribers. And once again, the goal is for them to be your ideal clients. And then starting July the 25th, the live component of the challenge starts. And that's where we're going to be super laser focused on you monetizing each day. So my goal is with each email that you send out, that you close sales on that. That is going to be the goal, or get people to schedule a call with you, whichever one it is that you have for people to be able to do. Because once again, that's going to be that's what it's called, money in your list. That's the name of the chapter, money in your list 5-day challenge. So once again, there is money there. And so we want to talk about how you tap into it. Once again, last year, I got really focused on my email list. So now, once again, my open rate ranges anywhere from 40 to 80% anytime I send out an email. And so remember, the first goal is for people to open your email. The second goal is for people to actually read your email and once again respond to whatever the call to action. So if the call to action is for them to click a link, they actually click on the link. Or if the call to action is for them to reply back with a certain response, they actually reply back with a certain response. And then that third part is for them to, if they're clicking on the link, they're either signing up for something or they're purchasing something, whatever it is that you design for them to do. And so those are the layers that we're going to go through that live part of the email challenge. So you guys, once again, if you have not joined us, go ahead, whichever platform you're joining us from, there should be a clickable link somewhere. But if not, it's scrolling across my face, bit.ly/Beverly email, bit.ly/Beverly email. That part right there. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. You are so welcome, Marjorie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So you guys, let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, you guys, your email list is powerful. Are you leveraging the power of your email list? If the answer is no, this is my invitation from me to you. I am inviting you to join us in this challenge. Once again, it is 2 parts. The first part, grow your list. The second part is going to be to monetize on your email list. So if you know that your email list is something that you may have been neglecting, or if you don't have the engagement on there, or if you don't have your ideal clients on there, if they're not responding to the call to action, if your open rate is horrible, if they're not actually purchasing from you or whatever it is that you're wanting them to do, join us in the challenge. And then that way you have all the tools that you need. And then, of course, once the challenge is over, you can now leverage this anytime with your email list. You now have the tools for everything when it comes to being able to take care of your email list. Okay. All right, you guys, that is all that I have for you. If you guys have any specific questions for me, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to have you guys join us in this challenge. Once again, it's only $67 to join us. If you have an email list, or if that has been something that you were like, I've been neglecting my email list, or if you want to get your email list started, this is the perfect way to do it with other believers in business. Okay. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining us. Once again, if you have any specific questions for me, feel free to reach out to me on whatever platform you're watching this live from. You guys, thank you so much for joining us, and I will see you on the other side of this live. Take care. Take care. Take care.